In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve proportions. In order to solve proportions, you're going to have to cross multiply. What I want to do is start with number 3 first, because that looks like it's going to be the most basic one of them. So when I say cross multiply, I mean that we're going to multiply the numbers that are diagonal from each other and set them equal to each other. So here I have 5 times 6, and I'm going to say equals, and I'm going to use my other diagonal, which is 5 times c. 5 times 6 is 30. 5c stays there. In order to solve for c, I divide by 5 on both sides, and c equals 6. Let's go back up to number 1 now and use what we learned. Now I'm going to multiply my diagonals here. I have 8 times s minus 25. It's important to put those in parentheses. Equals 7 times s minus 28. I'm going to distribute. 8 times s is 8s. 8 times negative 25 is negative 200. 7 times s is 7s. And 7 times negative 28 is negative 196. Now what I need to do is solve. I'm going to subtract 7s on both sides. I have 1s minus 200 equals negative 196. I'm going to add 200 to both sides. That cancels out. I have 1s, or just s, equals negative 196 plus 200 is 4. Let's go down and try number 2. I'm going to multiply 5 times 26 equals 8 times 4a minus 4. 5 times 26 is 130 equals 8 times 4a is 8 times 4 is 32. Drop the a. 8 times negative 4 is negative 32. Now I'm going to add 32 to both sides to get rid of that minus 32. So I'm going to rewrite my stuff over here. 162 equals 32a. I divide by 32 to get my answer. So 162 divided by 32 let's try that again. 162 divided by 32. Or you can write it as a simplified fraction. Either way works. Alright, let's move on. We did number 3, let's do number 4. I'm going to 8 times quantity b plus 10 equals 3 quantity b plus 26. I'm going to distribute. 8 times b is 8b. 8 times 10 is 80. 3 times b is 3b. 3 times 26 is 78. I can't combine anything on the left or right side, so I'm going to take away 78. That's going to give me 8b plus 2 equals 3b. Alright, now what I do is take away 8b, and I have 2 equals negative 5b. I'm going to divide by negative 5 on both sides. I can leave it as a fraction 2 over negative 5, or it's also b equals negative 0.4. Either way works. Number 5, I cross multiply. 9 times 2 equals, now I'm going to put this number first and then the parentheses here. 7 parentheses 7d minus 14. 9 times 2 is 18. 7 times 7d is 49d. And then we have 7 times 14, or negative 14, is negative 176. I add the 176 to both sides to get rid of that. Gets me 194 equals 49d. Divide by 49. And you can leave it like that, or you can put one around it. 3.96. All right, moving on. 4 times 25 equals 3 times the quantity y, take away 28. 4 times 25 is 100. 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 28 is negative 84. I add 84 to both sides. 184 equals 3y. That will not come out to be a whole number. We're going to divide by 3. And 184 divided by 3 is not a whole number. It's going to be 61.3. Number 7, I'm going to do 2 times the quantity n plus 2 equals 1 times the quantity n minus 8. Again, I distribute 2 times n is 2n. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times n is 1n, or just n. 1 times negative 8 is negative 8. Can't combine anything on the left or the right, so I'm going to add 8 here. You could start another way if you'd like. I have 2n plus 12 equals 1n. I'm going to take away 2n. I have 12 equals negative 1n. In order to get rid of the negative 1, I divide. So n equals negative 12 here. Number 8. I'm going to multiply here. Keep in mind I'm going to put my number before the quantity there. So 7 times the quantity of r plus 20 equals 29 times 8. 7 times r is 7r. 7 times 20 is 140. Let's figure out what 29 times 8 is. $232. Next step would be to take away 140. Seven r equals 92, and then I divide by 7 to solve. It's approximately 13.14. Next question, I'm going to multiply 9 times the quantity x plus 27 equals 4 times 10. 9 times x is 9x. 9 times 27 is 243 equals 40. I'm going to take away 243 from both sides. It's going to be 9x equals negative 203. Divide by 9 on both sides. It's approximately negative 22.6. Last question here. We're going to cross multiply again. 8 times 25 equals 3 times the quantity of 4h plus 26. 8 times 25, that's like 8 quarters. That's 200. Equals 3 times 4h is 12h. 3 times 26, 78. Now in order to solve, I take away 78 first. I'm going to rewrite that up here. 200 take away 78. It's 122 equals 12h. And I divide by 12 on both sides. And it will not be a whole number here either. It is 10.17. Well, approximately 10.17. Again, on some of these I rounded. When I put the approximate symbol, I rounded on those. Alright, hope you found this helpful. And good luck.